If someone were to ask me what one of my favorite activities is, I'd probably respond by saying sleeping. How often do people ask us how we're feeling and we respond with, tired? Did you know that the average human spends 1/3 of their life asleep? That means that if you live 90 years, you've spent 30 of them asleep. Sleep is so important, but how much do we actually know about what happens when we're sleeping? One key part of sleep is called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement and is given its name because during this period of sleep cycle, your eyes move quickly in different directions, which only occurs in this stage. REM sleep usually happens 90 minutes after you fall asleep and happens after the cycle called non-REM stage. The first period of REM typically lasts 10 minutes. Since it is part of a cycle, it happens throughout the night until you wake up. Each of your later REM stages gets longer. Usually, REM sleep becomes the dominating stage the longer you are asleep because it continues to grow in length, and the final stage may last up to an hour. Your heart rate and breathing quickens in REM sleep cycle, and you can have intense dreams since your brain is more active. In fact, most of your dreaming occurs during this stage. Did you know that babies spend 50% to 80% of their sleep in REM stage, which is compared to the 20% that adults spend in this stage? Although everything seems to become more intense during REM sleep, your muscles actually become paralyzed and unresponsive in a phenomenon known as atonia. This is where the brain impulses that control muscle movement are completely suppressed. REM sleep was discovered 50 years ago by two doctors at the University of Chicago, Eugene Arinsky and Nathaniel Kleitman, while they were studying a sleep pattern of healthy patients. Later, a scientist named Rebecca Spencer discovered that it was during REM sleep that our amygdala, or the part of the brain that stores emotional memory, is most active during this stage. She and many other scientists believe that it is related to our brain making emotional connections to memories, which helps us to remember them better. However, many other scientists argue that REM sleep is nothing more than a stage for our bodies to rev their engines, so to speak, preparing us for the most important stage, which is called the SWS stage, or the slow wave stage, that we all know as deep sleep. There have actually been debates on whether or not REM sleep is actually needed. During the 1960s, it was said that REM sleep was necessary for emotional functioning. But later studies have showed that some patients actually improve emotionally when they do not have REM sleep. For example, some antidepressants actually cause one to have shorter REM cycles, which in turn improves their depressive state. However, lack of REM sleep has been proven to impair the ability to learn complex tasks. This can be damaging, especially during early development, but becomes less vital as we grow older. The main known disorder of REM sleep is called REM sleep behavior disorder. During this disorder, people don't lose REM sleep, but they do lose atonia, or the ability for their muscles to lock. So when they're having intense dreams during this state, they tend to act them out, and they actually overreact emotionally during it. Though these people have also not had any connections to behavioral issues. REM sleep is a large part of the sleep cycle. Getting a full night's rest affects our health and our overall well-being. There are so many wonderful parts of our body functions that happen while we're sleeping. And to think it does it for 1/3 of our lives. Bodies are amazing, and we are so lucky to have them because of all they are capable of doing. When we understand our bodies more, we are better able to appreciate them, just as we can truly appreciate a good night's rest.